think like his presentation was very strong and very good. I enjoyed what he was talking about to the children, and I liked the fact that they were very attentive and listening. And he gave points like getting over adversity and in the neighborhood where you come from, which was very positive. And I think they needed to hear that, because a lot of people, we grow up in the inner city and we don't think that we can leave where we came from. And the fact that he had opportunities, and to find a moment when you get a chance, you gotta take it. Like if they open a door for you, you gotta walk through that door. And he did that, and he talked about how he got hurt the day of the tryout, which was, kind of rough for him, because they don't understand. They think they're invincible. They think that nothing can happen. But I think that that was a very good, positive moment for him to show them that when you're trying to do something great, things can happen. He said a lot of positive things, and I liked the conversation, and his presentation was very strong to me. And like I said again, the kids was very attentive and listening, which is something that these young kids today don't do, because their mind is all over the place, but they were very attentive to him.
Hi everybody, my name's Mike Hipsher. I coached Brooklyn College baseball team for many, many years, late 70s, early 80s, and got lucky. I recruited David from the parade grounds in 1978, I believe it was. And it was one of the best, smartest things I've ever done. Listening to David speak, he reminded me of all how people affect your lives, how being in the right place at the right time for you. And I love the way he made it so personal that the kids could really relate to him. Talked about how he went to boys high, he loved baseball, he didn't go do his study. I had this similar story. My father always thought I'd be a Major League Baseball player. And luckily I went to Brooklyn College. It was free. We couldn't afford anything else. So, it's people in your lives that can change your life. But the way David spoke to those kids with the passion and the personal story, and how he loved baseball, and he didn't even think about college, think about studies. To me, that was a great motivator for these kids, to not talk above their heads, but to talk directly to them, almost as a peer. He went to the same school, he had the same ideas, he wanted to be a Major League Baseball player, and I thought he related to them. That was one thing that was really wonderful about the way he spoke. And look what he's done with his life, given the opportunity. And I think all the kids need that opportunity, and people in their lives to help them get that opportunity. And I think David really, for me, he was a great motivator. And I didn't know half the things that he said, to be honest with you. I forgot that I recruited him from parade grounds. I forgot that. So as I said, it's just listening to him, it makes me glad that I'm a teacher and a coach. And how we can affect people's lives, and I think David is good at that also.
I am a former teammate of David Walker's, both at Brooklyn College throughout our college careers, as well as playing summer baseball together. David brought the same motivation to his talk this morning as he always did as a leader on our teams. I consider David, although we are around the same age, to be a big brother to me. And I think he was able to project that same type of leadership and passion in speaking with the young men this morning. You can feel through David's words how important it is for him to help young people and people in general. David has always been one to look out for other people and to try to teach them what opportunities are out there for them. There are a lot of people who talk about it and then move on, but David, his words stick. His body language and his enthusiasm, and of course his bellowing loud voice, those things make sure that you hear his message and you feel it. The important thing is that he lived it. He's not just someone who's saying, don't do what I do, do what I say. And he continues to live it now. Although I still live in New York and David lives in Florida, we touch base rather frequently on social media, and I still feel his love, and I hope he feels that from me as well. So I'm blessed to have David in my life, and I know that these young men are fortunate to have spent 20 minutes with David today.